So yeah, today for my video blog, I'm gonna take a walk to the park and film a bit, film some stuff, talk about some stuff. Yeah, it's a nice sunny day in London. It's not too hot, not too bit chilly for me. I'm a black man, so yeah, it has to be really hot for us to say it's hot. But yeah, so we're gonna take a walk to the park and check some nature stuff out. Yeah, so it's good. You take a walk, I'll puff my smoke and thing, enjoy a bit of London. A lot of things changes since I've been living here, A lot of buildings, like older set buildings, get knocked down and they put up like new, modern, I guess 20th century designs and stuff, which is quite good. Has benefits and it has its, what do you call it, cons. We see how it goes. Evolution, innit? Nothing stays the same, and nothing shouldn't stay the same. It should evolve. It's a nice building there. That got put up last year, I think. Very quick. One thing I noticed with all these new buildings, they go up there. No time you see this big, tall, fancy building appears, you think, wow, was that there yesterday? But yeah, and that's society that we're living in now. It's always moving, because guess what, people are multiplying. You got a lot of little young kids and stuff growing up, so I guess they need more space for like a more living space and more sociable space and stuff. But yeah, I'm at the beginning of Victoria Park. I'm gonna spin this camera around. Yeah, it's one of the best park around, in my eyes, Victoria Park. Very quiet, very ecological. There's a lot of birds, a lot of nature around here. If you're close by to Victoria Park, you should visit. It's a good place. Get connected back to nature and stuff. Originally, from what I read, way back in the past, when London was very populated and stuff, Queen Victoria donated this plot of land. Like the neighboring peoples to like somewhere they can come and chill and get some fresh air, fresh air and a bit of nature, connected to nature and stuff. Without nature, without connecting to the earth, people get mad and all these different type of diseases and stuff. So you have to always be tuned with nature and stuff. Over the years they improved it. A few years back, the lottery donated some money and stuff, so they did a lot of improvements, a lot of trees, more benches, just make it more friendly, more sociable, like to entice people to come out to the park. There's a lot of people don't really want to go to the park. They're like scared or I don't know. I should try it. Should come out. Just take a walk, get some fresh air. It's always good for the lungs, some fresh air. Hear the birds and see animals, dogs and all that type of stuff. Yeah. But I'll show you a couple of my favorite sceneries around here in Victoria Park. So I've been coming here for a few years, many years. I know a lot of little spots, observe a lot of the things. Originally because I'm from Jamaica. I grew up in like the countryside in Jamaica. Nice green countrysides where thousands of acres of land, just nice green trees and plants and stuff. So nature is like embedded in my system, you know. So wherever I go, no matter where in the world, or you know, I'm always drawn to nature, trees, birds, insects, whatever comes along with nature, I'm always drawn to it. So I always like observe all these little beautiful spots, you know, little sceneries that you don't really see that often. Some of these sceneries, you only see them in the movies, you know. Like here in Victoria Park, you can see them face to face in the flesh. This is one of my favorite scenery. This little bit right here. There's tons of them in Victoria Park. This one right here. And all these little pine cone trees, they're like, it's Christmassy. So you know you gotta be at Christmas during the summers. It's Christmas feeling. Yeah. I think this bit of canal, they done this up a few years back when they got that lottery donation, so they dig it out, put a bridge and plant some more trees, and you know, make it look, see that kids over there and their parents, you know, in nature and bushes, messing around with the insects or whatnot. It's good. Yeah. Very good for the well-being, nature. Keep you sane. It's the summer holidays, you know, so you know, you have people bring their kids out to the park and stuff to absorb a bit of the niceness. Yeah. Here's one more of my favorite scene. This bit right here, man. It's just like secluded, but it's just unusually unique. It's this quiet, roomy feeling about it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's Victoria Park for you. I've been to a lot of parks in London. You know, some of them are just like big, massive, and a lot of space. Here in Victoria Park, it's big, but you got a lot of little tight spots like here. You know, little mini forestry thing going on, like little. And you could come here for many years and you will still see spots that you never seen before, or plant that you never seen before, and you think, wow, was this here? Yeah, it's very surprises you, this park here. Yeah. You just walk in and you're surprised at certain little things. This spot here is cool. Very different. Yeah, I'm gonna walk down to this little thing that I've been watching for many years. This little moss, and it's been messed with this year by, you know, people. Because, you know, it's not everyone is like in tune to nature. It's not everyone. Some people are just troublesome, if you understand what I mean. I guess you always find troublesome people wherever you go in this world. But I've been looking out for this little moss thing that's been growing here for a few years. And this year, someone moved it, and they've moved it. It's like growing on a bit of brick. this moss is like growing a bit of brick, yeah? And someone, they must have scraped it off and just left it there. So I came, pick it up, put it back. A week later I came back. Someone moved brick again. So I had to move it, you know. I'll show you, I'm almost there. It's just right over this little bit here. So, yeah. It's just a bit of brick with some moss growing on it. It was original over there for many years. It was right there beside the other brick. They're growing. I've been watching it. It was like very small in the beginning, then after a few years it spread, and then someone scraped it all off and left it on there upside it down to die. So luckily I was passing by, because I always look at it, picked it up and put it back where it was, back over there. But the same, I think the following week, someone moved the brick. Something, what the hell, you know? So I stick it under here now where it's more protected by these branches and stuff. The thing is that this little mossy thing, you see, like in the winter, yeah, the summer now, and because the move it's a bit dried up, but in the winter you come here, it's so green, like remind me of those fairy tale things, like you have little fairies flying around in there or something, you know? So I put it there, and hopefully it'll be alright. I brought some water and pour in it. Must survive. Can survive very long and stuff. You can see that it's not green, it's a bit brown and dried up. So I got a bit of water for it. In this hot summer, I'll pour a bit of water in there. Keep it nice and wet. And hopefully those troublesome folks who are messing with these things that ain't doing nothing to them, hopefully they don't come back here and mess with it. Let it thrive, man. There's a lot of like a microorganism inside that thing where they want to survive as well, get me? So it's nice to look at. But anyway, we're gonna move to a different bit. Yeah. So, selfie stick. My first time using one of these selfie stick for my phone. I used selfie stick before, but not for my phone. I usually use it for a GoPro. But this phone is more advanced than the GoPro in terms of like shaking. This has like a stabilization in the lens and stuff, so it doesn't get that jerky stuff that much with the phone. So I rather use the phone. Yeah, I'm in this bit of field, walking over to the flowers bed, the famous flowers bed in Victoria Park. Usually I'll bring my dog. Me and my dog Grim will be out here messing about, throwing frisbees, chilling, but my dog is very young and he's not that obedient, so I would have to be paying all attention to him. I couldn't like be filming like this.
And then you had the other ones.
That's my little spot there as well. This is from the other direction, that little scenery I was telling you about, man. It just looks so cool. It's like, look, you can see that grass in the little bit of grass in the middle right there. And then you got all the leaves around it. It looks like you know, something you see from the films, like, you know, something you will see in like Lord of the Rings or one of them type nature films. But yeah, it's in the flesh, man. There's a lot of wonders in this earth and everywhere. Just open your eyes and you'll see the beauty. There's always beauty around. Natural beauty. Yeah. This is my other spot that I like. Very nice to come and chill here. Like now, you just chill. And if you're into writing or anything that you need to be concentrating where you need a nice atmosphere, a day like this, you just come right here, chill out with your laptop, phone, whatever, or book. You just like mellow out and absorb all the energies and group it up and just put it out in what you're doing or what you're creating. Yeah, this is a bit of wild garden that the park gardeners created some years ago. This bit, they don't really mess with this bit. It's like everything here grows back. It's like mostly perennials and stuff, so they did it once and every now and again they come and pull the weeds out and whatnot, but it's very nice. Got this grass here. I don't know what this grass is called, but it has like little light color spots on the leaves. They grow very unique, like very conformed, like straight up. Yeah. This has been planted recently. This was here. I don't know what this is called, but it looks nice. The purple leaves, I can see from the rooty nice. It hasn't been there that long. Yeah, so in a few years, hopefully this will become a nice little tree and add to the surrounding goodness, surrounding beauty. Yeah, I'm in the heart of the flowers bed. Famous flowers bed. This flowers bed, you can see it from the, that satellite, Google satellite. You can see it. I'm guessing you can see it from space. A lot of these plants, they've been there for a while, so they bloomed out, they're a bit dried up, some of them. There's still some nice ones, still flourish. They did a lot of dahlia or dahlia this year. A lot of different breeds, stuff. Got a banana tree there. Yeah, or maybe a family of the banana tree. Don't know if that would fruit bananas, but yeah. Got some, this one looks like corn. From the corn family. Got a better picture here. So, it's like corn, grass. I guess corn is from the grass. Purple, dark purple looking, brown, purple brown looking. Don't need to. That tree there is these trees grows in Jamaica wild. Castor oil. From the seeds you can make castor oil. A lot of these hair products. The oil in these hair products come from these trees. Very good for like if you have your hair and growing and stuff like that, you put that in your hair. But coming here I realized they say it's poisonous. But in Jamaica I don't know if it's poisonous because that thing grows everywhere. I mess around it as kids, pick them, play with the seeds and stuff. But I guess in Europe you have different species, different types, so that's poisonous here in Britain. But we grow around there. And they grow these castor oil, they grow into big trees. But although when they grow really big, they're still very delicate. As a kid we used to climb them, but because we were kids. But when you get like, if you're too big, you can't climb them because they will break. They're very delicate trees. And you keep that nice big giant leaf. We used to pick them, put them on our heads and stuff. But yeah. So whenever I see this plant, I always like feel good seeing it because I grew up around these things growing wild in Jamaica. Banana trees is another one. Everyone in Jamaica has a banana tree in their backyard. Fruit and bananas and stuff. So you got some bees. Is that bees or a wasp? I don't know. I think it's a wasp, yeah. That's another thing. Bees here in Britain. These bees here are like big and jumbo. When I first saw a bee here, I was thinking, what the hell is that a bee? We don't get those big giant bee in Jamaica. We don't have those. We have like the size bee that looks similar to the wasp, the small ones. I had one of those plants. Still have. You got a lot of daisies. I like daisies, man. Things that with daisies, they're hardy and they're very pretty, like nice colors and stuff, and they like expand. They expand, big and bouncy. Verbena. Remember these verbenas? I had these one year. Not hardy, they'll die when winter comes, but very bright. These ones are like pale colors, but you can get them very bright red. Come in all different flavors, but they're nice. Yeah. Dahlias. Right, dahlias. Velvet. Beautiful. This one has lots of red. So you got one more of the castor oil tree. If you look at the roots, or not the roots, the trunk, the body, see how thick that is. It grows very fast. I remember when they put these in, and they didn't take them out, because usually when they put like the summer stuff, they would take them all out and put other stuff in, but when they put these touch of stuff in, they left them. They were tiny, and look at them now. Wow, big. So I watched these grow over time. So these things, I grew up around these in Jamaica. You know, people use them to make roofs. So you make like a hut. This is what would be the roof, to prevent you from getting wet inside. People use them to make huts, baskets, chairs, and a lot of things these trees can be used for. Yeah. I guess if you're in the park and it's rainy, you could just stand underneath and won't get wet. So yeah, it's like a little living hut. Got these, is it Osteris or Ostosiris? I remember having a couple of these one year. Very nice. I like this one. Very green and fluffy. It's like a little fluff ball. Yeah, a little fluffy. Marigold and daisies, yellow, white, pink, purple. These corn looking trees. It looks very nice with their little fluffy tops. Got one of them at home. Got like a small one in our pot. This one has grown a lot. It's very small. The thing is that they said this tree takes years to grow. It's a slow grow. It's called ginkgo. Ginkgo biloba or biloba. Biloba. Trees of the world. It's an ancient tree, this one here. It's been around probably before humans was on this earth. Ancient, phlogistically. It's good for like, they use it for certain medicines and stuff. Very pleasant tree. Got a small one growing at home. So I did some reading about it, and I was like marveled about this little tree, so I got one. And I was surprised. I was walking and I saw one here in Victoria Park. So yeah, but this one is grown because it's in the soil here. The soil here in Victoria Park is very good. It's very good. I see they plant trees, and in no time these trees just like expand and look healthy and strong. So whatever is underneath here is good. And I don't see the park gardeners go around and fertilize trees and stuff. So it's like all organic stuff, you know, organically good. So yeah. So I originally made this video from a blog, my vlog, you know, because I start to document my stuff. I always document my stuff, but the thing is that over the years I've done so many things, and I like I put a bit here, so I will like document a bit on this forum, like the electronic forum, then I'll document something on a garden forum, and I document it all over the web. So there are like thousands of different places my informations are, and my documents and stuff. So I start to think, you know, I should try and group everything into one, like, you know, have everything under one roof. Because a lot of these places, yeah, like forums on the internet, you know, a lot of time I spend my time like documenting things, yeah, and in a few years that forum get like gone. Like whoever owns it, I know they gave up, so all my information is gone. I think, oh, I waste, you know, took so many times to like document that thing, explaining, you know, make, you know, and a lot of people find my information helpful, you know. People will like replies, you know, saying, oh yeah, they've been trying to fix this, or this helped them, blah blah blah. And I always feel good, you know, it's free, you know, because the same thing, whenever I'm like I find myself can't do something, I'll search, because you know there's always someone out there who is trying to do the same thing or do a similar thing, and he had a problem and he figured the problem out, and then he documented it, put it on the web. So I'll go there, see it, I think, well, yeah, and it makes it easier for me, and you know, give me hopes to complete what I'm doing. So I like to do the same, you know, give it away for free, give information away for free, you know. Not every information, because certain information is very dangerous. You know, some people will use certain free good information and turn it into negativity, use it to do negative stuff. So I have to always be careful what I put out there. But if I analyze it and it's nothing dangerous, or they can spin it to something dangerous, you know, I will just put it out. 3 years, man, it just feels good when, well, look at this mushroom, big giant one. Yeah, it's a big giant mushroom. You know, life starts off from mushrooms, like similar to mushroom, like very tiny, soft, fungusy bacteria. That's what life starts off from, and that's what life has been. How life continues to manifest. Tiny molecular fungusy bacterias. Ourselves could be bacterias. We're all built up of different bacteria, different elements. But anyway, I don't want to go into that deep stuff. So yeah, Victoria Park, man, is, you know, nice place to take a walk, chill, enjoy the breeze. It's nice and cool, quiet. So yeah, after I went and took some photos and stuff, I find this nice little spot right here. And a big tree, look at the size of it. Big one. Things that I see this life here, nothing stays the same. So it's like each second, right? If you see or feel a bit of, you know, a bit of pleasantness, enjoy it, wallow in it, dab yourself in it, because tomorrow will be different. The next second from now will be different, so you just have to just observe it, you know, best you can, and take it in. That's what I try to do. Can't do it all the time. I wish I had the privilege or the opportunity to observe nature, the life that we live in around me more, but such is life. So never get a little time. Come out and enjoy a bit of quietness. Time for quietness. There's a time for partying and raving and stuff. So yeah, it's quite cool. I'm gonna flip this camera around. Yeah, so that's me under this big tree. Probably. This tree is probably around, I guess, 80 years old. Or older than me. But yeah, I'm chilling underneath it today. So, yeah, man. There's always things out here, you know, that doesn't cost much to observe and do. Yeah, it would be nice going on some vacation, exploring some different countries and stuff. Those things cost, man. Cost a lot of money. A lot of it is dangerous as well. You have the danger come into place, and you have the financial bit. Then you have responsibilities. As myself, I got kids, got a family, so you know, can't be traveling the world. I have to take that with me. That's well, I don't want to think about that. So yeah, you know, in your local surroundings, you know, you look around, you know, there's always little spots, little things you can observe, you know, to help use your time, help entertain yourself, help you know, give you inspirations and stuff, you know. It's always little things. The only place I think there would be nothing is if we were living in the middle of a desert or in the middle of the ocean. And I guess if you live in the middle of the ocean, there's so much underneath. But yeah, if you're located, no matter where you're located, there's always a little thing, you know, you can explore and stuff. It doesn't cost a lot. So yeah, I'm here enjoying the weather. Because these weathers, especially in Britain, they don't last. So when you have a nice day, mate, you have to just like jump on it, just hit it, because that nice day ain't gonna last. Tomorrow it could be rainy, cold, or tomorrow it could be super hot. Tomorrow could be night. This even better. Never knows. This thing, you know, it's random, and life is random. So yeah, a lot of things is just random. So when you see the signs and you see the moods, you know, you just jump on it, because it won't last.